Okay, so Nicki Minaj, we saw her go off on a tangent last night, calling everybody out and everything. Then she also detailed her stuff with Meek Mill and Nas and comparing Meek Mill to Nas and all that. And then, I don't know. Then we got Birdman calling out Cortez Bryant for creating a shelter company to hide Drake's funds. Just when you thought it was like okay and everything was good with Lil Wayne and Birdman, it takes another turn. Okay, so then we also got Future calling out an Instagram girl for photoshopping him, and he uses the "I'm good" love again. Okay, so and we saw this a couple months ago. Anyways, let's get into this. Jordan Tower, JT News. Hit that like button, guys. Smash that little thumbs up button right there. That means a lot to the video. Putting in work. Just hit the like button for me. I'm not asking you anything else. Just hit that like button. Appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Okay, so let's see. Let's get into the Birdman thing first, because that's interesting. So Birdman's claiming and accusing Lil Wayne, really Cortez Bryant, Lil Wayne's manager, of trying to scam Drake's profits. Okay, from Cash Money. So Birdman, Lil Wayne, they worked things out supposedly with their agreement. So, something happened. Lil Wayne's free. Cortez Bryant has called out Birdman a year and a half ago for holding back the Carter Five, saying we tried to deliver. We even tried to say we'll make the money on the back end, and they still wouldn't take it. So Birdman was holding everything up, he said. Well, that probably pissed Birdman off. So now he's calling out Aspire Group, which is, part of Cortez Bryant's whole thing. And they take money from Drake because they brought Drake to Cash Money. It's a very complex thing with Drake's deal, okay? But they're entitled to 1/3 of the share of net profits from Drake's first 6 albums and the share of the copyrights, 2/3 split between Young Money and Cash Money. Birdman and Cash Money countersued Aspire Group, whose Aspire Group is suing Cash Money for profits they didn't get, saying they're conspiring with Lil Wayne and the lawyer to gain larger share of Drake's profits. So not only would he's basically saying Lil Wayne's in on it, and they want to get 2/3, and Cash Money gets 1/3 instead of 2/3 gets split between Cash Money and Young Money. They're saying that basically Wayne wants a little more than half of Drake's profits. So it doesn't make sense. And why wasn't this brought up when the deal was put forth on the table? It's in black and white. So it's like, why wasn't this brought up back then? So this could start a new thing between Lil Wayne and Birdman. We'll have to see. I don't know. Lil Wayne, Young Money, defending Cash was interesting because consuming was over his record deal for more than $10 million. I wonder how much he gave Wayne in the settlement, because he was suing for $51 million. Obviously, you always sue for more, and you settle at a certain amount. I wonder what they settled at, but I'm sure that'll be sealed documents. But Lil Wayne is off Cash Money, so he is free, and I think Drake is now too. Okay, so then because after this, he's pretty much made it clear. So Nicki Minaj, after all the backlash last night, she was calling out Travis Scott, for Kylie helping him sell more albums, saying, "Oh, come visit Stormy," and this and that. And then she was saying Spotify has a grudge against her, trying to teach her a lesson because she debuted her songs 10 minutes before they were released on all the platforms and on her Queen Radio, which is on Apple. But she's then comparing it to Drake's deal, where Drake has OVO Radio on Apple and has an Apple deal, but he doesn't get punished by Spotify. It's not fair. Well, she put out a statement today, or last night, saying, "People are calling me and thinking I'm huffing and puffing. Oh my God, y'all, I'm sarcasm and dry humor." I don't know about that. I love Nicki. I think she's hardworking. I think she's done a lot of amazing things, man. And I'm on her side. But to go back and say I was just teasing, I would rather her just stand by it. it's hard because like, should you speak out about stuff like this, or it's like you should, but maybe in a different way where you're actually taking action instead of just voicing your opinion on Twitter. I think she should, maybe take action against, anyone that's treating her unfairly. So that's what I think. But she said that the label wasn't doing anything about it because Ariana Grande. They don't want to piss. They have other artists. Universal has other artists. They don't want to piss off Spotify. Understandably, she used Ariana Grande because they're friends. And used her as an example. And she said Ariana Grande supports her in this. So yeah. Then she says, "Who's coming to the secret show? When people call me, hear me crack up laughing, they seem so puzzled." She also said Travis Scott's selling his album with like clothes and stuff, and I mean, honestly, I gotta commend him for being creative. You got to be creative nowadays. The record business is different. So you got to give the fans a little more. Like, hey, you get the album, you get these clothes, you get this. You're making a bigger sale. Especially if the profit margins are better on the clothes. Then she also compared Nas and Meek during well, I don't know why she did that. She said, and it's pretty obvious she's back to talking to Meek, okay? Especially with the backlash, the outburst. This is a Meek style thing, and when they get together, there's more like outbursts of these calling people out. This is how the Drake beef happened. Meek felt very confident in his relationship with Nicki and everything. Called Drake out for ghostwriting. So it's like, it's obvious they're speaking again. The way she speaks about it, the way she was on Flex, saying, being very bashful, saying, "Oh, I'm not against being together with him again." Da da da. She said, "I came a long way. I was very mad at him in the beginning, the way he handled the relationship, calling me out publicly, etc." Nas handled our relationship like a king, even though we had problems. He kept it hush hush. I agree that that's how you should be. It's personal, right? If there's problems in a relationship, nobody should be speaking out against one another because it's private. It's not for the public. But she said, "I told Meek, that Nas handled it like this." And it's like, geez, okay, so you guys are talking to each other again. And you're telling him how he should act in the future or something. It's like, okay. I mean, she's entitled to do whatever she wants. I'm just saying, okay, that's obvious. I'm just stating the obvious. I mean, it is what it is. But, Nicki's doing her thing. She released a great album. She's doing her thing. She's still selling 200K the first week. I don't know why everybody is going against her on that. It's like, she's still doing great, guys, okay? You're not going to sell it's hard to keep the sales as your first album sometimes, Yes, Drake has had a high trajectory, Yeah, not everybody has the same response from the fans. They're two different artists, Nicki's still selling 200K the first week. It's pretty amazing to me, okay? Some people only sell 20K the first week. Some people sell 200 the first week. 200 albums, period. She sold 200,000. That's good. All right, and she dropped a good project. All right. So, anyways, guys, I don't know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys are going to start your day great. It's Monday. Get right to it. Get your day started. Right foot. Get your week started on a positive note. And if you're having a hard day, again, tomorrow's a new day. Just get through today. Do the best you can. I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys on the next video. Hit that thumbs up button. Check you later. Peace.